What's up, guys? I'm at the RV show in Reno, Nevada, and I spotted this cool steel container. And we all know these shipping containers are pretty durable. They're designed to go all over the planet. They're insulated, top, bottom, sides, lockable. They're made out of steel. They're designed to be stacked, but they're super durable. These things are amazing when it comes to storing stuff, right? And they're not the easiest to break in unless you have a blowtorch, right? But this is by Out West Buildings out of Fallon, Nevada. And here's what was cool about this one, though. This is different. This one has a steel locking door in the front, but when you open it, check it out. It's got a cabin facade. So you open this up when you put this on your property up in the mountains somewhere. Maybe you have some land way up in the mountains where nobody really goes. And you got yourself a cabin, man. You have a little porch area. Look at that. You got a porch that's protected from the sun and the rain. You got an AC unit with a window so you can get some sunlight. You got a door. It's not a very big door, but it is a locking door with a window. There's your breaker box right here. You plug your power in. It's not fancy. There's no other windows in here. It's just enough to get the job done, man. You can put a bed. You can put a little cooking area here if you want to cook on the inside. I wouldn't recommend cooking on the inside, but you may have to in bad weather. Put all your supplies here, your guns, your ammo, your beans, your bullets, your blankets. Everything you need to survive off-grid. All of your gear, everything, all inside here, locked up safely inside a steel shipping container. And that's pretty big, man. Look how much room you got here. Here, let's see if you guys can see me this way. Look at this. This thing is tall, man. And you're completely protected by steel. So what's really cool about the whole shipping container concept is you can do whatever you want. It's a blank slate. Like this guy here, he just kept it simple. It's pretty much empty other than the floors and the walls that he put in there, painted it. He put a fireplace and a bed, and that's it. It's just a warm, dry, safe place to sleep and probably a safe place to lock up all his gear when he's not on his property. That's pretty cool. Simple, but effective. This shipping container is pretty cool. It looks like a college dorm. The guy just put a bunch of stuff from IKEA. So he has a little, like a fold-out futon bed, a microwave, refrigerator, a stove, a sink, some shelves, and then in the back, there's a toilet and a shower. Super simple, but very comfortable. I think this is the route I would go personally. This guy just put some hardwood floors. He has a couch. Looks like he has a safe to lock up his stuff. He has a little entertainment center there, a fireplace in the middle to keep the place warm, a bed in the back to sleep, a small desk for checking his emails. He's got a computer there. And then he even has a lockable storage locker for all his gear. Real simple and affordable. I'm sure all you hunters would appreciate this. So this guy made his shipping container look like an old hunting cabin. Looks like he took some reclaimed wood to make the floors, the walls, and the ceiling. He put some old wooden furniture in there. He's got an old couch, a barrel for a desk, some old lamps, and he has a wood-burning stove to keep the place warm. And even has a German Shepherd there just enjoying life. That looks really cool. And this guy went the other direction. He made his look more modern and new. So the wood looks a lot more finished. And this is a nice clean look. He's got bunk beds in the back. He's got a fridge, a sink, a stove, an oven, a microwave, and a dining area. Really nice looking, modern looking cabin. So the hardest part about these shipping containers really for me is that I would have to buy some land far away from civilization to really take advantage of having a steel box that's lockable that you can live in. So I'd have to buy some land out in the middle of nowhere and then start prepping it. This guy put his 3 boxes on a foundation and then built a simple roof to keep the snow from weighing down the top. But when he's not there, he locks it up so people can't steal his stuff. And then when he's there, he can open up the doors and enjoy a hunting cabin out in the middle of nowhere. So for me, I was wondering, you know what? How much land is for sale here in the state of Nevada? So I did a quick search on Zillow for acres of land for sale under $50,000. And quite a bit popped up because Nevada is pretty much wide open. We got a lot of open land, especially in the northern part of the state. So Zillow shows that there's 80 acres for sale just north of Reno, about an hour north of Reno in the Red Rock area. And 80 acres for only $37,000. That seems like a pretty decent deal considering it's 80 acres. That's a lot of land. It is in the Red Rock area, which is in general, that's like where they have Burning Man. So there's not a lot of things out there, which is probably a good thing. You want to be where there's not a lot of things out there. But it is situated between two lakes, Pyramid Lake and Honey Lake. So probably the disadvantage is there's no trees out there. But the advantage is if you have a property out there, you can see a vehicle approaching your location from 20 miles away. So if you have a steel gate and you only have one road to your location, and you have some kind of solar powered warning system or security system, no one's sneaking up on you, at least not easily anyways. And for those who think people are just going to drive around your fence that's in the middle of nowhere, well, who's to say you can't dig some trenches or put some booby traps or both? Just put a bunch of trenches and a bunch of booby traps everywhere so people don't know where it's safe to drive. I think if I had a container out in the middle of nowhere like this in the high desert where I live, I'd probably want to either bury it or partially bury it underground just to make it a little easier to stay unnoticed from a long distance away. But if you do bury it, you have to make sure you use a little bit of engineering and some smarts because the soil on the sides could crush your container. Of course, you could hide your shipping container in plain sight. This guy decided to make his container look like an old log cabin. That's kind of cool. And of course, if you have a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of time and you got the equipment and maybe you have a really big family and you have a lot of resources with backhoes and welders and all these things, maybe you want to build an entire fortress like these guys did, which I won't lie is pretty cool. Again, if you need to protect 20, 30 people in your family and you have all these resources, go for it. Why not? But in my opinion, it's better to stay a small target so people don't want to come and take your stuff. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And leave a comment below. Let me know what your style is. Would you do the simple little cabin out in the woods? Or would you do the zombie apocalypse castle? How would you protect it? How would you defend it? How would you supply it with food and water? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. All right, guys. Go out there, live life, enjoy life, and stay safe.